Right now at 4:30, there's a widespread imposter scam tricking consumers out of their hard-earned money. The scammer poses as someone from the Social Security Administration, even threatens to arrest people if they don't pay up.
And now there's a way that you can help government officials track down these criminals. Consumer investigator Kristen Byrne here to explain how.
Yes, so I'm glad this is happening. So if you believe that you have been a victim of this imposter scam, this is a new online reporting page you're looking at right now. The Social Security Administration has started. We put a link on it right on TMJ4.com. So the form you need to fill out does take some time. I want to warn you. So before you click, make sure that you are prepared. For example, you will need to remember the date of when an imposter came or called you from the SSA, contacted you. Also, how you were contacted, whether it was by email, by phone, or in person, and if you lost money in this fraud. If you did lose money, there are a lot more questions that you have to answer on this form, like how much money you lost, the method you used to pay the imposter, and where you sent the payment. If it was a gift card, you're going to need to know the card number as well. Any data that you can submit can help the government officials with this investigation. The SSA wants to analyze this data for trends. So that's the whole point. Get any information you have or you kept a record of and put it on that form.
So I'm curious, will the SSA follow up with people who actually submit these reports? And again, how do I make sure that it's the SSA and not a scammer?
And that's a lot of questions that people ask. And so the good news is they might call you, you might receive one, you might not. If they do, while you're filling out that online form, you might be able to put in, not might, sorry, I should say, you will be able to put in a PIN number. So when the SSA person calls you, a government official rep calls you, you can say, what is that PIN number I entered into that online form? And then you'll know that you're not talking to a scam artist.
I'm so glad you cleared that up, because that's going to be the other confusing point here. Like, well, is this the real thing or not?
Is this real or not?
Yeah.
And you know, in this day and age, yeah, it's so hard to tell.
That layer of protection.
That's right. Just remember the PIN. You're going to enter it so you'll know it. Write it down too.
All right. Thank you.
Kristen.
No problem.